Hello, it's July 3rd, 2026. I'm in the South Platte River, just below Deckers, Colorado, wanting to discuss water issues that the Western United States faces, and thought what better place than in this river. We're currently lucky right now. The water flow is decent, and the forest is surprisingly green. Everything looks healthy. But if anybody watching the news pays attention, I think you will probably realize that we have fires all over the Western United States, all over California. Canada's facing wildfires. So whether you believe in climate change or not isn't really the issue as much as how much we face water issues. And it surprises me how little we talk about how to fix that. At least nothing that I hear from federal or local government. I don't really hear about it anyways. I'm not saying people aren't talking about it, but I'm not hearing it, and I'd love to start a conversation on it. We see how the Colorado River, by most accounts, is drying up. Dams are lower, threatening hydroelectricity. And I feel like I'm a bit shocked that we aren't talking about solutions. Certainly we talk about conservation and those type of things, which are very, very important and part of the solution. But what I don't hear is discussion about desalination plants and what that could do for the water supply throughout most of the western half of the country. We certainly seem capable of building AI data centers before we even notice they're built, and lots of discussion about how that's affecting resources, water, electricity, and all of that. So I'd like to start a conversation. I'd love to hear anybody's opinions or thoughts on what else we can be doing. And it feels like one of those solutions certainly could be desalination plants, at least one to start with on our West Coast. Of course, that comes with issues. If one studies desalination at all, there are energy issues. There are what happens with the byproducts of desalination. Mostly it's been pumped back into the ocean. That can't be a good thing. And it seems to me, I've read stories about a South Korean desalination plant, and it is, I believe, zero energy, a lot of solutions. And I really think we should be paying attention to that and maybe modeling that, at least taking the best parts of that. It feels like, again, if we can build AI data centers before anybody even notices they're up, we could certainly, if we put our minds to it, no matter how it's funded, government, private, funding, whatever is necessary, we could most certainly build a desalination plant. And we could certainly, if we can pipe oil all over the world and across the states and anywhere anybody wants to put up a pipeline to deliver oil, we certainly could do that with water. So I'd like to start this conversation if anybody's willing to respond, have comments, other ideas, other suggestions. I think it's a very important conversation we could start. I worry about the future for our youth and what water looks like for them. And I have many other ideas and things about the risks and the benefits of such a plan, but would love to see if anybody would interact, engage, and share their thoughts and ideas on this. Happy almost 4th of July. Like I said, what a better day. This is the 3rd of July, but what a better day to talk about improving things for our nation. Please share your thoughts and ideas, and thank you. Happy 4th of July.